morning, everybody. I've snuck away to a quiet place in my house so that I can share a story with you this morning. I'm in my daughter's bedroom and I've reached for my favourite book from her bookshelf and I can't wait to share it with you. Here it is. So this is The Rainbow Fish. It's my favourite story because it's got such a lovely message and it's also got the most beautiful illustrations. I hope you can work out the message as we read along together. Let's go. A long way out in the deep blue sea lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. Wow, look at all of those sparkling scales. He looks beautiful. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called. Wait for me. Please give me one of your shining scales. They are so wonderful and you have so many. What do you think the Rainbow Fish is going to say? You want me to give you one of my shining scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one wanted to play with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away as he swam by. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, have a look at the Rainbow Fish here. How do you think the Rainbow Fish is feeling? Look at the expression on his face. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. Sounds like an adventure. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. Oh, look. Who can you see inside the cave? It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Have a closer look at the octopus. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each one of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. There he is, giving his advice to the Rainbow Fish. What do you think the Rainbow Fish will do? Will he listen to the octopus? I can't, the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them? So it doesn't look like he's going to listen to the advice. Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The Rainbow Fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I won't miss just one. Wow, have a look what's happening. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much. The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shining scale amongst his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time, he watched the little fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. So here he is, giving away that scale. Wow, that's a really kind thing to do. Oh, have a look. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. You'll never guess what happened next. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. So he really started to share, look. Wow. Look at them with their glittering scales. They've each got one. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possession had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Have a look, he's only got one left. Can you spot it? And that's the end of our story. There he is, swimming away with just one scale. So have a look at him at the beginning. He had all of those beautiful scales at the beginning of the story, and at the end, he was left with just one. I love this book because the message is all about sharing, and I know that it's really, really hard to share, and it can be such a difficult thing to do, especially if it's something that you love, just like the rainbow fish loved all of these scales. But this story reminds us that although the rainbow fish looked beautiful on the outside because he had such beautiful scales, when he gave them away and he shared, he made new friends, he was doing the right thing, and also it made him beautiful on the inside because he was being such a kind person. And still at the end, he still looked beautiful. Even if he had one scale, he was still beautiful on the outside. That was such a good story, one of my favourites. Now, I have a message for you because I know we're all at home at the moment. It can be really, really difficult at home to share with your brothers and sisters or to make the right choices. But I'd just like you to remember the message in the rainbow fish. Have a think about how the rainbow fish made other people feel when he shared his scales, and see if maybe you could make other people in your house feel happier by sharing something or by making the right choice. I hope you enjoyed my story. I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you for listening, and have a good day and stay safe. Bye.